Happiness is the creation of life. Without happiness, where do you think we would be? Happiness is the reason we are alive. It's the reason we're walking. It's the reason we are breathing. It's the reason we are achieving our goals. Because without happiness, who are we? I mean, life is all about happiness because happiness is the one thing that will take you to where you want to be in the future. Like, for example, if you have goals to achieve, do you really think you could achieve those goals if you're in a negative state of mind? Could you achieve those goals if you're depressed all the time, sad all the time, angry all the time? Exactly, you can't. Yes, you might feel some sense of stress, some sense of anger, and that's completely normal because it's a part of life. You can't always control your emotions, but what you can control is the type of emotions you want to experience during the moment. So if you're the type of person who wants to live a long, healthy and happy life, you need to put that one emotion into your life and make that your viewpoint. You need to make it the one thing that you value the most, and that's your happiness. You need to realize your happiness is literally the reason why you're still standing. Do you really think if you were an absolutely depressive person, you cried every night, you hated your life, do you really think with all those emotions going on, you could live another 20 years in that state of mind? Exactly, you can't. But on the other hand, if you were someone who always tries to experience happiness, you go out your way to do things you like, you go out your way to ignore all the negativity you experience, could you live another 50 years? You could. And that's because of one thing. You changed and you controlled your emotions. You decided that you control your life, and you realized that nobody has the right to control the type of emotions you don't want to experience. So if somebody says something negative to you, you need to realize that they are provoking the one emotion you don't want. You can't allow anyone to think they've got some sense of ownership over your life because you're the one who controls it. So if you want to be happy, you do the things that make you happy. If you want to be sad, go be fucking sad, for Christ's sakes. But you've got to understand that you control your life and nobody has the opportunity to change how you feel about anything. I think people have just got to understand the value of happiness. Like, it's more than just a word, it's more than just an emotion. Happiness is life. Happiness is why we are here, because it's the emotion that's keeping us from moving forward. It's the emotion that helps us drive us to where we want to be. And without that emotion, no one would be alive. Like, genuinely, all fucking 8 billion people on this earth would not be alive if happiness never existed. Because think about it, when you're in a happy state of mind, do you think about your problems? Do you think about all the negativity you experienced? Exactly, you don't. Because happiness is like a cure. Happiness is the cure to negativity, and it makes you forget. It makes you forget all the negativity. It makes you forget all your problems because you're experiencing an emotion during that exact moment. And when happiness enters the picture, negativity leaves. All the bad shit going on in your life leaves. Obviously it's temporary, but that shows how effective happiness can be. And if you're the type of person who wants to remove all negativity and all the bad problems from your life, there's one thing you can do to do that, and it's to experience more happiness. Like, that's literally all you've got to do, because happiness is what will keep you standing, it's what will keep you strong, and it's what will keep you moving forward. So if you're someone who always experiences negativity, you always experience anger or depression, just change your emotions, control them, and set aside what you really want to experience, which is happiness. And in order to experience more happiness, you simply got to do what you like to do. Like, that's the first thing you can do. Do what you love to do. Like, it's that simple. If there's one thing that you enjoy doing, that one thing that distracts your mind, the one thing that makes you happy, then you do it. It doesn't matter how much time of your day it takes. It doesn't matter if people don't like you doing it. You're doing it for the sake of you. You're doing it for your life because you're the one who controls it. Nobody can stop you from experiencing a sense of happiness except you. You need to realize that you have to take authority over your life, and you need to do what's right for you and not what's right for other people. So it's important that you do whatever makes you happy. Like, it could be playing video games, fucking painting, or reading a book, whatever it is, you need to do more of it if you always experience a sense of negativity. Another thing is that if you get the opportunity to distract your mind from all the negativity and all the bad things going on in your life, you need to take that. Like, if your friends call you and say, yo, do you want to come out and hang out for a bit? If you say no, that's you turning down an opportunity to feel better about yourself. That's you turning down a chance to change your emotions. You can never turn down a chance to change a negative emotion. Even if you don't feel like it, even if you don't feel like going out with your friends, you still have to go, because it's hard. Like, don't get me wrong, it is hard, but you've got to realize that you need to do what's best for you. It doesn't matter how you feel about it, but what matters is how you're going to feel later. When you go out with those friends, you're going to experience a sense of happiness. You're going to feel a sense of comfort, simply because you stepped out of your comfort zone and you went and did what you didn't want to do. Like, you don't need to be in a happy state of mind to go and do something that makes you even more happy. Like, it doesn't matter what type of state I'm stuttering. It doesn't matter what type of state of mind you're in. If you want to experience a certain emotion, you go out and you do it, because it's not like you can have an extremely depressing life. It's not like happiness will come towards you. You have to go towards it, because happiness is something that you have to chase. You won't always attract happiness. You won't always attract positivity. You have to create it and you have to chase it, because it's your life. You are the one who controls what's going on in your life, and you are the one who finds a way to experience the things you want to experience. So if it's happiness, you need to go and chase it. Do what you like to do, hang out with your friends, whatever it is, because you've got to understand that good things won't come to your life if you do nothing. Good things won't come to your life if you just sit in bed being depressed all day, because that's not how life works. If you want to experience something different, you're the one who has to make the change, because there are not going to be other people around the world or people you know who are always going to lift you up, because in the end, we're all alone. When we die, we're all alone. When we're in bed, most of us are probably alone. Probably not all of us, but most of us are alone. All we have is ourselves. So you need to do what's right for you, and you need to get used to your own comfort. Trust me, it's going to be hard. What I'm saying sounds like it's going to be quite easy, but it takes time. For some people, it might take a few weeks to experience more happiness, or even a few months, or even a year. All that matters is that in the end, you tried. You tried. That's all that matters. You tried to make a change in your life, because that's one thing that so many people just can't do. But the fact that you tried, that's all that matters. That's what puts you ahead of other people, because you actually took action. You didn't just think about doing better things. You did it in real life, and that is what matters. So it's going to be hard, don't get me wrong. Like, it's going to be a long process, but we all know that in the end, it's going to be worth it. It's literally just stepping stones to a positive life. You can't always attract everything. You've got to chase it. So bit by bit, day by day, you make an improvement in your life. You do more of what you like to do. You step out your comfort zone. You stop allowing negativity to bring you down. You experience more positivity in your life. The little things, guys, the little things, you don't understand, because those little things, they build up every single day. It's not like one day you experience like a different personality, and then the next day you experience a completely different personality. Like, it's not like you can be depressing one day and then the next day you're all happy. It doesn't work like that. Every day you get happier. It's like a smooth flow switch of emotions. Like, this is you on day 1, all depressed and whatnot. This is day 2, less depressed. Day 3, even less depressed. Day 4, even less depressed. Day 5, happy. Day 6, happy. Day 7, happy. You get what I mean? Like, it's a process, and it's the little things that you've got to do that would make you achieve fucking day 3000 and be the happiest person alive. That's all you've got to do, guys. You don't need to do drastic changes in your life in order to change it. It's the little things. The little things always create bigger things. You don't just make big moves, you make little moves if you really want to build up your life efficiently. Trust me, it will take a long time, but all good things in life take time, because if it was easy to just not be depressed, nobody in this world would be depressed. Like, people are depressed for a reason, because it's fucking hard to overcome it. So it's not like you will overcome, whatever type of emotion or whatever type of feeling you're experiencing overnight. It will take time, and that's fine, and it's different for everyone else. Like, don't set yourself a goal to be like, you're depressed today, then the next week you're the happiest person alive. Don't do that. Don't even set any goals. All you've got to do, well, you obviously set goals. That was a bit stupid of me. The only goals you need to set is that every day you try to improve your life bit by bit. Don't set a fucking deadline. Don't be like, if I'm not depressed anymore by fucking December, then I'm gonna kill myself. Don't do that. You don't need a deadline to improve your life, because you have decades in you. Decades, and those decades are what you've got to do to make them count. So day by day, night by night, week by week, month by month, year by year, you make slow changes in your life that will lead you to a better future. It's a process that can't be done overnight, but what you must know is that it is possible if you try, guys. So for summary of this video, if you experience a lack of happiness, do more of what you like to do. Make progress bit by bit by changing something in your life, trying something new, like trying a new sport, trying a new activity. Just do something new that will improve the type of person you are. So thank you all so much for watching. Comment down below if you need help with anything, because I'm going to reply to every single comment. It's going to be all from me. Stay blessed. Have a good day.